Good afternoon, students. Today we will do all types of inserting breaks. Before doing that, let me remind you all, a student of your class named Ahana reminded me that chapter 3 question answers have not been given. So today in worksheet section, I'll be uploading question answers of chapter 3. Let us start reading. You may need to break the text in a line, column or page. So we have three ways of breaking the text, either in a line or in a column or in a page. Let us read further. For this, Word provides various options. So first, the line breaking the text in a line is called line break. Okay, breaking the text in a line is called line break. What is that? You can use a line break to move the cursor to the next line without breaking the paragraph. So when we press enter, we think it is a new line, but no, it is actually a new paragraph. I'll show you the difference, how the difference looks, how a paragraph break and a line break looks. To insert a line break, follow these steps. Place the cursor where you want to insert the line break. Press Shift plus Enter keys together. Simply we need to press Shift along with Enter. So these two keys are very important. One is the Shift key, and that has to be pressed together with the Enter key. Generally we used to press the Enter key only to go to the next line. No, that is not the next line. That is new paragraph. But to go to the next line, we have to press Shift along with the Enter key in order to enter the new line. Let us see how. Say this is my Word 2003, and as usual I am putting here few lines and few paragraphs, say 3 paragraphs, each containing say 6 lines. Okay. Now see, this portion, this is a paragraph break. Okay, this distance which you all see. Now wait, let me just is it this distance which you see? This is called paragraph break. Okay, this distance. Now you want to see, I'll put a line break. Now see, for example, I'll put a line break say here after 2. Okay, so I press shift and enter. Now see here. Uh, clearly, clearly it is very much clearly it is visible that, wait, see this one, clearly this distance and this distance, there is a difference. Can you all see that? So that is how you will understand whether it is a new paragraph or whether it is a new line. For example, say here, if I just press enter, so what will happen if I press enter? Enter means new paragraph. So see here, children, this distance and this distance is same. Okay, but this is smaller. Why? Because that is line break. I hope it is clear to you all how I got this line break. Good. Let us now see the second type of break called column break. Okay, so here column break. Okay, inserting line break. So see here, if you put the cursor where you want the break to happen and then press shift and enter keys together. Shift plus enter keys you have to press together. Okay, we only used to press enter keys. No, that means new paragraph. Shift plus enter means new line, and then you see it comes down here, new line. Let's move on to the next type of break, which is called what? Column break. So here Ava is also telling pressing enter will insert a new paragraph in the document, while pressing shift plus enter will insert a new line within the same paragraph. Okay, this is the difference between enter and shift and enter. Okay, always you'll remember new line, shift plus enter, new paragraph, enter. It looks as if we have gone to a new line, but actually enter means new paragraph. Next is column break. Who has already done this? Next is column break. You can insert a column break to start a new column. You can do this even if there is space left in the previous column. How to do this? To insert a column break, follow these steps. Just place the cursor. What are the steps? Place the cursor where you want the column break to happen, and then click on the breaks option in the page setup group of the page layout tab. Okay, so we have to navigate. Okay, where we have to navigate? We have to first go to the page layout tab, the setup page setup group in the breaks option, and then we need to click on column from the drop down menu, and then a column break will be inserted. You just have to click here. See, okay. The first step is what? Select the cursor where you want, select the point where you want the break to happen. Second is go to the breaks group, okay, breaks option, sorry, in the page setup group of the page layout tab, and then you click on this column. Then the text will be broken in column. So how it will look, okay, just see. Let me just show you all. Again, I make this page into say columns. I make it say into two columns as shown in your this, and I write down something say random 10 paragraphs, each say 5. Okay, it is spilled out to the other. Not to worry. Just make it small for you all to figure out. Okay. So supposing I want a column break here. After this, I do not want any more text here. This entire region I do not want any more text. Okay, which region? This region. This region will be empty. This entire text will all come to the entire text will all move to this side. Okay. Let us see. I place my cursor here, and then where I go, page layout tab, in the page setup group, you go to breaks. Click on this, and as you can see, there is one option called column break. Indicate that the text following the column will begin in the next column. So if I just click on that, see what happens. See, this side got empty and that entire text came here. Okay, this is called column break. So as I had shown you in last class, these white space characters are there, and you can very well see here one white space character is there. I'll just show you all. See this white space character. What it is saying? Bigger, see. It doesn't become bigger. Just keeps on becoming smaller. So it is column break. It's written clearly. It's column break. Okay. That means the column break has been inserted. So this is the white space character. Okay. I just on. See the column break is here. Off. So if someone is not able to understand, generally what I used to do when I did not know these functions, I used to keep on pressing enter when it goes to the next line. So then what will happen? It will all be like enter, 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 enter. See here, for example, say just keep on pressing enter. Okay. Okay, good. Now see, it looks the same. Looks the same. Like previous situation, it looks the same. But there is a difference. If I switch on these white characters, you see all these enter, 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 this symbols are there. Okay. That is why it's advisable to use column breaks. Okay. So as to get rid of this so many enter symbols. Okay. Only just column break. Okay. Go to the page layout tab. Go to this page setup group. In breaks option, you click on column break. Switching this off, white character. Let's see how it is shown in the book. The book also similarly what they have shown. They're putting the cursor here. Okay. They're putting the cursor here, and as soon as they're using this option, column break option. Okay. Second is they're clicking on this breaks option, and in they're selecting the column. And they're doing this. This page is changing into this. This part is vanishing. See here. This part is getting this side. That is what is happening. His people had his status made. Statue, sorry. His people had his statue made. So see, his people had his statue made has gone this side. This part is becoming fully empty. Let us read further. The last type of break we will be discussing. Page break. You can insert a page break to move the text to a new page. You can do this even even if there is space left on the previous page. Sometimes, we need to begin our work in a new page. For example, say when you are writing your copy also, the teacher tells you sometimes, begin the new chapter on a new page. So in Word also, we need to begin a new section or a new heading on a new page. So in order to do that, we need to insert page break. To insert a page break, follow the steps. What are the steps? Place the cursor where you want to insert a page break. Click on the breaks option in the page setup group of the page layout tab. Click on the page from the drop down menu to insert a page break. So here basically we need to again go to the page layout tab in the page setup group of the breaks option. But we'll not click here column this time. We'll click what? Page. Okay. And this way it will be done. For example, say here story 1, story 2. Okay. And you put the cursor here and you choose this breaks option and then you choose this page option. Then what will happen? Story 2 will come in a new page. Story 2 will come in a. Let us try it out. Also show desktop. I change the page. I change columns into one. Okay. And I just move this column break. Now I want, say I have put my this was one heading, say, making it bold. It looks like a heading. This is one heading, and I'm also, center aligning. It looks like a heading. And say this is another heading. And the same thing. Okay. Same thing. I'm pressing CTRL plus B will give you bold. Okay. And I'm pressing enter. Move to a new paragraph and then enter. So these are, sorry. So these are the two headings. Okay. Now I want the page break to happen here. I want the page break to happen. So I put the cursor here. Then where I go, page layout tab. In the page layout tab in the page setup group, I again click on breaks. But this time I select what? I select page. I select page. Once I select page, see what happens. I select page. Content goes to the next page. Here this has become empty and the content has moved to the next page. Okay, it is not visible properly. Okay. I could have shown you all here like say read mode. Read mode would have been better, I think. Okay. Yes. Read mode you all see. This has moved to the next page. Okay, I cannot edit in read mode, so I'm just closing it. Have to go out of this view only again. Editor. Okay, so this is how the page break works. Okay, generally what we used to do, we used to keep on pressing enter to move to the next page. So that creates a lot of white space characters, unnecessary white space characters, and it becomes more difficult to edit. Okay, it becomes more difficult to edit. That is why we should use that. Next, what else we are having? So today till here only. Next class we will be doing this page orientation. Okay, we'll be doing this page orientation. All of you please read, and I have left this study material here and also workshop in sorry worksheet. Question answers are also given. Okay, so please try to do it. Weekend is there. You all can use the weekend to do the question answer in your copy. Thank you. See you all again on Tuesday.